Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here. The first meeting of the year between two of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals. This matchup always among the most anticipated games of the regular season. It's the Bengals going up against the Steelers. So with that, let's get up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, it's a rematch for last year's AFC wildcard round between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This will be fielded at the 8. My mama stayed on Glenwood.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
17 with a 38. I'll fuck around and make me 38. 4 hours I was out to get it. I was waiting on first 48. I'm 93. Brian in the second spot. Alright. My bad, I just hopped on the game. I ain't even check out the rosters. My B. I'm ready though. Let's get in game mode. Let me sip this tea though.
Just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Gang. So me and Manoz just played in the other league yesterday, so he's pretty familiar with my play calling at this point. This will be our second game, in a row. So the best I can do is just hope my team is just better.
Now a former Tar Heel, Giovanni Bernard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's
he'll stick to his little play call. He don't do different. He don't do different stuff. So what I'm gonna have to do is start changing up a little bit.
Scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really liked soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential. He's realizing it here.
Oh my God!
It's intercepted. It's the first round.
He's gonna get up like that, huh?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Geno Atkins was back and fully healthy in 2015, and when he's like that, he is hard to move.
And a nice tackle for loss there. 17 of those last year, which was second among all D tackles.
And following in the footsteps of his dad, Gene Atkins, a former NFL defensive back.
Green, the tight end, in motion. On second down, Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. A good pickup there.
Shit. Forgot who I'm talking to. No, it's Phil Sneaker. Phil Sneaker receiver at
How tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because you
goddamn me tight end.
The receiver.
No problem.
Leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Ooh.
Here to Brown. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
That was about...
First and 15 here behind the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On 2nd down, it's Bell, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Here's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic. And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. Green, the tight end, in motion. Now a 1st down carry by Bell.
Ooh.
Trucks through it.
Damn.
Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Run it in. They do.
All right, come on.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Got a break there once you was running.
Too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
Again, here's Bernard.
Good block, what?
He'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They come out here in the eye. Dalton gives to Bernard. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the offense trots out onto the field.
And A.J. Green is an absolute playmaker on the perimeter for his team.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. And now to the air, Dalton. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Time here to show you the starters while we have a moment defensively for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know one guy you like from Miami, Artie Burns.
Just jumps off the screen when you plug in his college tape in terms of athleticism. And I also watched him play with some intelligence. Saw him at one point jump into the slot and pattern read and come up with his receiver to the intended one and intercept a pass. I like him.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So here's the 2014 Pro Bowler. That's Kevin Huber on to kick this one away. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will get it at their own 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Fresh set of downs here. Bryant spread out to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's got time in the pocket. And his throw is incomplete. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30.
Running everybody. I don't understand this.
Time on a catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Picking on my secondary.
Green, the tight end, in motion. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Now Bell.
Oh, there we go.
He lost the football.
There we go. Chill out, Ben. Chill out, Ben. Let's go.
20, 10, 5. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Way to go, young
Even the
bud.
great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
So we're right back where we started. All
Way to go, young
the
bud.
kicks away.
Damn, what's up with the kicking on this hoe?
So we fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Those these niggas in my lineup, bro. I don't like the formation changes, man.
Now a play fake here.
Good shit, DeMarcus.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs, None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach...
Why can't I hit that shit?
Damn. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles,
Man, I
make
gotta
people
get my
miss,
linebacker straight
get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
All right, here we go. Two.
On third down, Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant.
Oh, they hidden.
Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it.
What?
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is
Come
loose?
on.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Come
Calling a
on,
gain of
I
4
can't
on
catch
first,
that.
and that'll make it second down.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell, one of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year.
I don't think there's any question about it.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On second down, Roethlisberger.
Oh.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Vontaze Burfict in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Green, the tight end, in motion.
Oh, you seen this play before.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down.
Damn.
Here to Brown. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And he's going to go for it on fourth down.
Against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
What in the hell?
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, man.
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Second down now after the incompletion. In motion right comes Green. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
He didn't go out of bounds. Come on, EA. That bull.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he motions the wide receiver. Second down, Dalton. And caught, right side, Green.
Out of bounds.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
Oh, man.
As he
releases it,
and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Bell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Why did it stay in there? Come on, EA. Start with the game, man.
11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out of here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep.
Give me here. Are you kidding me?
They'll get 32 yards there. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it. This is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet.
Whoa.
You find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Second and 10. Dalton once more. He's going to take another shot here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for the Bengals. 45 yards. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. It's second down. Dalton looking. Flush to his right.
Get in there, boy.
Touchdown, Bengals.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Williams to return. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards to go here on second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Bryant spread out to the right. On second down, Roethlisberger.
How do you niggas keep getting open?
Taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Now Ben on 3rd and long.
Give me that. Are you kidding me?
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I can't catch a break.
And that'll bring up 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Oh my
God. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll go back to the ground.
Oh, man, come on.
Left sideline of the crease there. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return.
Oh, man, I get the flag. Come on.
The 30-yard line.
That's how I'm cooking, boy.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, Dalton. Underneath, this is Bernard.
Oh,
and he's able to get up here to the 26. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play.
What up, Julio?
That's going to be knocked
down, bro.
Incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They'll send Green in motion left. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught at the 20. A gain of 39 that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And they're pushed back after the penalty. Still 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Following the penalty, it's Hill. And this time not a success. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And incomplete.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Brings up 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice,
I can't even get the easy stuff.
They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Green will come in motion right. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton.
I can't catch.
No, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. Over the middle.
How do these niggas stay and get open? They not that fast.
Just shy of the 40. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to get first downs and keeping the football.
He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. That'll bring up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
So 2nd and 10 here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Let him out the hook.
Now he'll let it go on the run.
Come on, pick that shit, y'all.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. In motion left goes Green. Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. Green with a catch left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Time for a break. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Blue 10.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Bring it in, baby.
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll send Green in motion left. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell.
Why do you keep stopping like that?
Going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. Shreds the tackle. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And down he'll go.
I think he struck 2 tackles and get him.
He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
What the? Come on.
Pulled in at the 24. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out now, here come the Bengals. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get the
Bernard churning.
Oh, my God.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton.
Yeah, this nigga say he gonna fumble that hole. Regardless.
Are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And I got a hold. What the?
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's got time. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Letting one go deep for the end.
Oh, man.
It's complete. Now whistles come in.
Over 3 people.
The offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. They come out here in the eye. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record?
Ooh,
yes,
man.
sir.
I mean, we took 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. Well, you always hate to lose, obviously, but a division loss stings just a touch more for many reasons.
That's because you have too much familiarity. It's almost like battling your brother or your neighborhood rival. You know them so well, and they get to lord it over you just a little bit longer.
And there's only a select amount of teams in the divisions. There's only 4, and so when you go back and forth so often, there is that familiarity. It just makes it hurt, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and when you're thinking long range and you're thinking playoffs, when